I never got to try the Call of Duty game on a console as a kid. I only had a Wii when I was in 2nd grade. But you can't play Call of Duty on that. Wait, you can?
You were able to find a match. Oh yeah! Double spray. Where is this care package? Oh, here it is. Alright, we'll take a sentry gun. Got a spy plane, alright.
Oh. Learned something new today. I only heard of things like Nazi Zombies, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare, how those games were so good and that people loved them. When I heard that a new Call of Duty game was being released for mobile through my brother back in 2019, I was curious to try it out. This would be my first ever Call of Duty game to play, and what would catapult me to the franchise that I missed out on for so long. I was never good at first-person shooters on any type of device, either PC, console, or mobile, but thanks to this game, I now destroy enemy teams and give in the diddly.
Online. Warning. Friendly nuke has been launched. Repeat. Friendly nuke has been launched. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Nexus 1 Goliath has been destroyed. Destroyed enemy's UAV.
When the public first heard about this game, a lot of people were skeptical of it and questioned if it would ever be any good, given Activision has tried COD games on mobile before, and they were all trash. I mean, look at this thing. Would you really call this a COD game?
Stand back! I got this! No, you mook! Keep cover!
Not gonna lie, this is not bad on the PSP, but this is the quality you'd expect from a mobile game. Once it released on October 1st, 2019, however, it blew away so many minds, with over 172 million downloads within the first 2 months of global release. Now that over a year has passed by, is the game still worth playing? Despite it being a mobile game? Can it compete with its console predecessors? Is it a good game? Well, let's avoid enemy trip mines, be careful of enemy molotovs, and get straight into this, Act-Man style. Now, since this is a mobile game, I feel like I need to get the controls out of the way. So here we go. A console gamer playing this game for the first time will find it a bit challenging to maneuver and shoot. But once you get the hang of the controls, playing this game is a breeze. You can customize your controls in the settings if you're not happy with the default ones, which I wouldn't blame you, they're not the best. The game makes you try out simple and advanced mode in the tutorial, so you can decide which you're most comfortable using later. The game even allows you to play with the controller. The downside to that is that you'll be playing against other controller players, which is a very small number of people in this game, so might as well play fully mobile. Now on to what this game is all about. Call of Duty Mobile is a combination of all the major Call of Duty titles condensed into one game, bringing back iconic maps like Rust, Standoff, Summit, Raid, Hijacked, Gulag, Nuketown, and other maps. There's a wide variety of weapons to choose from. There's SMGs, ARs, snipers, LMGs, shotguns, pistols, launchers, melee weapons, and even a marksman rifle, which was broken temporarily.
Just stupid good. Oh my gosh. Just mow them all down. Oh my gosh! The quad feed! The quad feed!
Nice going, Bobby. There's a whole lot of game modes to choose from classic TDM, Search and Destroy, Domination, Hardpoint, Kill Confirmed, Frontline, Gunfight 2v2, 1v1, you get the picture. There's also special events like 10v10, Attack of the Undead, Rapid Fire, Hardcore modes, etc. There's even a ranked mode to grind in, where you can get special rewards like an epic weapon skin, a character skin, and many other skins for other weapons. There's 4 game modes to play in ranked: Team Deathmatch, Domination, Search and Destroy, and Hardpoint. And you can choose which game modes you want to play and which you don't want to. So there's no need to worry about facing sweats and tryhards in this game. Most of them will be playing ranked. But there's more bots outside of ranked, and everyone else is just average in public matches. The gameplay is exactly what you expect from a COD game. Fast-paced, fun, and intense. Matches generally last about 4 to 5 minutes on average, with the exception of S&D on ranked, which can last up to 9 minutes or more. You get to use all sorts of operators like the Purifier, the Riot Shield, which is not OP by the way, it's pretty balanced, the Sparrow, the Equalizers, War Machine, and others. There's a solid amount of perks, a bunch of tactical and lethal equipment to choose from, and a lot of score streaks to choose from as well. There's a classic Predator missile, RCXD, Hunter Killer drone, EMP systems, etc. It even has the XS1 Goliath from Infinite Warfare, which now plays metal once you're in it.
Extra killer drone deployed. Sentry gun deployed. Friendly sentry gun deployed.
Sick AF. There's also a gunsmith where you can add some neat attachments to your weapon. Maybe add a skin to it, some stickers, and neat charms. There's also grindable skins and reticles in this game, with gold, platinum, Damascus, and now diamond camels to grind for, which is really nice. Almost all the weapons are balanced now. I say almost because recently Fennec Akimbo got nerfed, along with the HVK 30, but the ASM-10 didn't, even though it desperately needs one. I mean, look at this!
Contact with enemy! I'm down! Need backup!
That was back in October. It's January, and that gun's still 3 shots! And even with the recent nerf on its mag, it's still too good. But I won't be discussing on issues with the game just yet, that's later on the video. Other than some minor issues, the multiplayer is great, and encourages players to try out different playstyles. You want to use a sniper? Go right ahead. There's plenty of maps to snipe in. You want to use a shotgun? There's plenty of times where you'll meet the enemy team face to face. How about rushing into the enemy with an SMG? Do it. The sky is literally the limit here. Even with certain weapons being nerfed, every gun type is viable in some way. You just gotta try them out for yourself. For a card game less than 3 GB in size, it's amazing how much it offers. Not only does it come with the multiplayer, but with the Battle Royale as well. It's pretty much Blackout from Black Ops 4 if it didn't crash every single second. It's not so buggy anymore, but when it first released, Jesus was it unplayable. It's a pretty big map with a bunch of locations to land on. It's only one map, but hopefully the dev team can add in more maps to play, and not just update the same one we had for over a year now. It's your typical Battle Royale mode, 100 players, 15-minute match, last team standing wins. You get to use classes to aid you or your team, which is pretty unique compared to other Battle Royale games. There's skins for your weapons, parachutes, wingsuits, and vehicles. There's a lot of vehicles to choose from. There's your standard ATV, chopper, DRV, motorbike, Antelope A20, the occasional tank, and now snowboard, so that's neat. You can customize your loadout for you to pick up in an airdrop, just like in Warzone, and even repair your armor. There's other BR modes like Warfare, where there's 2 teams split into 50. First one to reach 150 kills wins. Although it's been removed from the game and hasn't appeared for a few months now. Alcatraz is also here from Black Ops 4. It's an exact copy and paste. 40 players, 5 lives with unlimited respawns every 30 seconds until the last flight. Last team standing wins. You spawn with a random SMG or assault rifle once you respawn it as well. There's a limited amount of classes in this mode, with plenty of loot to pick up from the ground, and matches tend to last around 10 minutes, but are much more intense, and you can get many more kills. I forgot to mention that it's all ranked as well, where you grind for the seasonal character skin, but it's easy to get in the top 5, and people tend to be not so sweaty. After you win a match of Battle Royale, the game shows you what you did during that match, so that's neat. The Chinese version of this game has shown major changes to Battle Royale, with the game now looking and playing like Warzone. It's not out yet at the time of this recording, but I'll review it once it does come out and tell you my thoughts on it. It's amazing how much this game offers as a COD game. A very nice multiplayer, along with the Battle Royale and more. Of course, it's not a perfect COD game, and it does have its setbacks and downsides. One of the reasons why people downloaded this game was because it had zombies. Yup, you heard that right. Once upon a time, COD Mobile had zombies. There were 3 modes to play in: normal raid, hardcore raid, and survival. I mainly played in normal raid, didn't really want to go through a difficulty, you know? Survival is exactly what you expect it to be. Survive as many waves of zombies as you can. The raid modes, however, were more unique, since there were only 12 rounds in which you had to loot up, get perks, and prepare for the boss fight at the end of the 12th round. There were perk colas like the Juggernog, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, and a couple of other perks. There was also a coin currency similar to Gobblegums from Black Ops 3, and buffs to increase your weapon damage, reload speed, health, and other things. Of course, this wouldn't be zombies without the ray gun, the mystery box, and different zombies. The mystery box spawned weapons pretty quickly compared to other COD zombies, with the chance of getting the ray gun in it as well. You absolutely needed that thing if you were to shred the bosses in the raid modes or stay alive in the survival mode. The types of zombies did make the game much more challenging as well. There was Brutus, the Hellhounds, the Avogadros, which were so annoying to face and hard to kill, Inferno zombies, and normal ones. There were 2 bosses you would face at the end of the 12th round: Abomination or Juboko. By default, you would face Abomination, some spider scorpion mix of a creature, ugly as hell. You could only face Juboko by completing an Easter egg. Yes, there were Easter eggs in this game, and my god is he difficult to kill. Believe me, this dude was on another level. You had to take these bosses out while handling other nearby zombies coming after your skin, so beating them was no easy task. Once you defeated either of the bosses, you would be rewarded with shards, which would help you unlock different rewards. So that was a very cool thing about zombies. There was Tank Dempsey, the Lava Axe, and the Abomination skin for the J358, absolutely for free. It's where I unlocked Firebreak and this ASM-10 skin, and I don't see anyone ever rocking it. Just shows how rare it's getting nowadays. Sadly, Activision removed zombies in March 25th of 2020 because it didn't reach the level of quality that they desired. It's true that not many people were playing it, but I think it's mainly because they couldn't monetize it properly. They tried wonder weapons and loot crates, which didn't go too well, and releasing DLC packs is something no one does anymore. Maybe people would have played it more if they released the other 8 maps they had in the alpha and not the same one for 5 months. At least COD Mobile could have given us Nacht on Toten, which they promised to release in early 2020, but they never did. Plus, there was bugs and glitches in zombies that pushed people away from playing it, and it never got updated, so that sucked. Activision has confirmed they will bring it back into the game once it does meet its quality standards, but for now they're focusing on everything else. Hopefully they bring it back this year. One thing I would love to see be added would be a campaign mode. But emo, this is a mobile game. There's no way Activision would add a whole ass campaign on mobile. No, shut your damn mouth. If they manage to successfully make a COD game on mobile, I don't see why they can't make a successful campaign mode as well. Sure, there's comics every season, but who really reads comics nowadays? That's the closest we have to a campaign mode right now. I'd like to be in one though. And compared to a console campaign mode, I think it would be very interesting to see how far mobile gaming has gone, now that this game is up to PS3 quality graphics and gameplay, and in some instances looks better. And if not a campaign mode, then at least a Spec Ops. I would like to see either being added sometime in the future, and compare them with modern and previous console COD games. If this game ain't proof that mobile games will one day surpass console games in quality, I don't know what is. Now, despite this being an awesome game, I do have some big issues with it as well. For example, the monetization of this game. Loot boxes were prevalent for over a decade, and nobody liked them at all. Luckily, the law got hold of this evil form of monetization, and loot boxes are slowly dying now. I would love to see loot boxes be gone from this game. So much of the cosmetics are locked away in this money wall, and it sucks for the free-to-play community. At least there's a free monthly gun skin and character skin every season for free-to-play players to enjoy. So I'll give them credit for that. I'd still rather see these cosmetics free by default, or add them to the battle pass system they've implemented. But please, for the love of God, get rid of these stupid anime loot boxes. Nobody wants this crap. Why would I need an anime waifu on my gun? Sure, it might not be for me, but why lock it away in loot boxes? Just put them in the damn battle pass or in bundles, which are much more worth it because they guarantee you cosmetics.
Ugh, and where do I start on the lucky draws? Back in seasons 1 to 3, the lucky draws were pay to win. They gave you access to weapons that people who didn't buy the lucky draws would get to use until a couple seasons later. And the guns broke the game.
Good stuff for my teammates. I killed them all. They capped the flag. That sounds like a good teammate practice. There's a guy right here. Dude, this gun's nuts. It's actually nuts.
It's also very expensive to spend on these lucky draws, with some even costing $300 or more. Luckily, lucky draws are not purely cosmetic, and only give you early access to certain perks and features newly added into the game. Mythic draws are even worse though. You spend a couple hundred just to get the weapon cosmetic of that lucky draw. And even then there's a separate currency system just to upgrade your damn weapon. What kind of BS is this? Why do I have to pay to upgrade the damn weapon I already paid for? Lucky draws have to be removed from the game in my opinion. But it's Activision, and all they care about is what's in their pockets. The good thing about this game's Battle Pass though is that it's a one-time purchase, and it's very much worth it. You just need to buy $6 worth of COD points and you're set for life. The Battle Pass gives you the same amount of COD points plus a little more once you complete it, so that's a bonus. Other issues I have with the game are the amount of bugs and glitches that have been prevalent since Season 1. Like this glitch in Battle Royale where after you down somebody, you aim in the opposite direction, which could cost you your life. There's other glitches like the motorcycle glitch, this new one where loot is just floating in the air, and then this one I found while recording the graphics for this game. I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and these things keep happening. Can't imagine how awful it must be for players with lower end devices. And let's not get too deep with the bots. The bots, man. Call of Duty, what did you do to them? They can laser me across the map and 4-tap this fellow YouTuber right here with 100% accuracy. What the F and flip? They should either reverse whatever they did to these bots or remove them completely. There's plenty of people playing this game. Why not just let the player base face each other completely instead of these bots? The dev team has added skill-based matchmaking in the game, but it's super weak and did nothing to the game at all. There's also the issues of desync, which I don't totally get, but it's there. The ASM-10, as I've said earlier, oh, that gun needs to be nerfed. The 25 round mag didn't affect it at all. The problem with the ASM-10 isn't its bullet capacity, its damage needs to be nerfed, like the HVK with its upgraded bullets. These issues can be easily fixed. The devs just need more time to fix these issues. They shouldn't be doing monthly updates, since it seems it's too short of a time for them to add new content without bugs and glitches. The dev team also shouldn't prioritize their loot boxes over the overall gameplay. We don't need more anime skins. We need a working game. Activision, I love your game, but please don't let your greed ruin it completely like it did with other games. COD Mobile was something nobody would expect to be good. But voila, it's the best mobile first-person shooter out there and changed many people's minds and judgment. I never played a COD game before it, so I didn't know what to expect. But my god, after learning how to play, I got addicted. Console and PC gamers shouldn't shame on this game just cause it's mobile. They should try it at least before giving out their final thoughts, just like some console COD pros did a couple months ago, and they liked playing it.
Bomb has been planted.
Shoot the ball, shoot the basketball, shoot the basketball.
That's B.
Reloading!
Frag!
Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
No! Did I kill him?
No shot!
Just when I needed him?
Oh man!
2020 was a really big year for COD Mobile. With the celebration of its first year anniversary, the amount of weapons, operators, maps, and game modes added, and so much more. I can't wait to see what else they got in store, since the game gets fresh, new content more often than PC or console games ever will. And that is why Call of Duty Mobile is so awesome.